I'll move over, Swanson. I'm driving.
Wow!
Hey, Slim! My dinghy's bigger than your whole boat!
Welcome back to the Caddyshack Minute. This is the show where we watch the end credits for Caddyshack 1 minute at a time. I am Tom Taylor, and I am joined by Mike DeMaria.
Yeah.
And I'm also joined by Dan Lewis.
High energy. Say, co-starring Albert Salmi, the late Albert Salmi of Caddyshack fame, Gunsmoke fame, and Murder-Suicide fame, and Scott Columbine. There's only two people it's co-starring. It's weird that... Are there other people... So other people aren't considered co-stars in the film besides for...
Well, it's like one of those things where there's like, it says co-starring, and there's those two names, and then a big long space, and then a bunch of other names.
Yeah, so they're also... Oh, Henry Wilcoxon's also a co-star. I see.
But later he's in like the next group of four.
And then there's a group of people
Dan
that aren't
Wilson.
co-starring, but they're featured. Brian Doyle Murray, Ann Ryerson, Thomas Carlin, John F. Barman Jr., Peter Burkrot, Hamilton Mitchell, Scott Powell, Ann Crilly, Cordis Hurd, and Brian McConaughey, all of whom we've gone in depth talking about.
Now, the first name in that featuring list is Brian Doyle Murray. Does he not at least get grouped with Danny's dad and Tony D'Annunzio?
It makes no sense to me. It's got to be
I got
contractual.
nothing in the world against Scott Powell or Brian McConaughey or any of these people, but I mean, you know, Brian Doyle Murray's like a featured. I mean, it says featuring, but still, he's got lines, he's got dialogue, he's a legitimate character.
And it's his scenario, is it not?
Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe he was like sort of taking just put me in the featured. Come on, I wrote the thing.
Taking a back seat.
Yeah.
No, it's not me. It's these great people I'm surrounded by.
Yeah. Maybe that's what I'm going with.
That doesn't work for me, Brian Doyle Murray. You can go ahead and bury your name in the credits, and believe me, you're going to get plenty of credit from me.
Yeah.
You're a goddamn genius. Pick up that blood.
Pick up that blood. Shut up.
You need you, Noonan.
He's got one of the best
There's
lines
John
in the movie,
Dykstra.
too.
Hey, what's that, Mike?
He's got one of the best lines in the movie.
He does. He's got several of the best lines in the movie. Does you kind of sound like older Brian Doyle Murray when you do it that way?
Yeah, Brian Doyle. You got older. Getting older. Brian Doyle Murray's getting a little like gruff.
Yeah.
A little like there's some kind of what is that called? Like it's a little misty and a little gruff in the voice and in the lungs.
Phlegm. You're looking for phlegm.
A bit of a phlegmy quality going on there. I was looking for something a little more delicate, but I guess not.
Yeah, but it translates very well to cartoons.
Oh my goodness.
Good God.
Mike's doing fine.
Oh boy. Yeah, you guys know who the gaffer was on this one?
Not yet. I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah, that's Calvin Mayle.
Oh.
Yeah, the great
Not
Calvin
the
Mayle.
Calvin
M-A-E-H-L.
You started to say John Dykstra before, though. He's one of my nerd heroes.
Puppeteer. Special effects.
He was a supervisor of special effects in this movie, but he's also a special effects guy from a movie called Star Wars, and many other things after that.
Okay.
So show some respect.
Yeah, show the man some respect.
We got editors. We got apprentice editors. The apprentice gets a credit in the movie?
Who does?
Probably like got him coffee and stuff, or like, you know, cleaned the gate of the Steenbeck or something like that, and she gets the credit?
Who did?
I don't Melissa Bretherton, the apprentice editor.
Apprentice editor. Yeah, she was helping. She's learned to be editor. She probably moved on and is now a successful editor.
Well, yeah, but then she gets in the credits, you know, like when she's actually an editor on her, or even an assistant editor on her own. I think an apprentice editor.
Yeah. It's weird.
It's like she's getting her editing badge or something, and this is like credit that she needed to earn.
She's closer to Brian Doyle Murray than Brian Doyle Murray is to Scott Columbine, which is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. Nothing against her, but I hate her. I don't like what's going on here.
I'm sure she's doing great.
Oh, there's a guy here, one of the music editors, Roy Prendergast, which if I am not looking at it and reading all the letters in it, I can't pronounce it right. I always want to say Pendergast or Pendergrast or something.
Yeah, Prender,
like the R
or Otto Preminger. I think Prendergast, Pendergast.
See?
Well, there's Pendergast is the more common one, isn't it? You wouldn't go with the Prendergast.
I see. I have no idea. I thought that maybe there was just one, and I just keep pronouncing
think
it every single way.
Prender is more common.
Prendergast.
Oh, it is?
Who's the singer?
Yes.
Isn't there a singer, Terry?
Terry Pendergrass. That's Teddy.
Don't do that.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Teddy. Thank you.
But that's, yeah. And now I'm thinking of the guy, the investigator in Psycho. He was Arbogast.
Arbogast.
Yeah.
By the name of Arbogast.
By the name of Arbogast.
The fantastic Martin Balsam, who has never been bad in a movie, or maybe been in a bad movie. I don't know.
And there was another. It wasn't like what are the policemen and Phantasm? What was it? What movie was that?
Phantasm. The porn version of Phantasm.
Yeah. Phantasmo.
Oh, you guys see? Do you see the porn version of Chud? Yeah, it's Chub.
Yeah, what's Phantasm? Phantasm, right? The horror movie.
Yeah.
Phantasm.
Phantasm.
Phantasmo.
Just let him go tough.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm asking you. It's Phantasm, right?
He's fading.
Yes. Phantasm.
But it was with a PH, right? Was it PH?
Yeah, Phantasm.
Yeah. They make an F sound when you put them
It's
together.
like that silver ball or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. It's one of those movies I've never seen, like Chud, that I've never seen, but have always been aware of as long as I've been alive.
Sure.
You were saying Pendergrass and Prendergrass and Amagrass.
I don't know if it was just
Frantress.
And then there was the officer, and there was Officer Talafero. I can't speak anymore.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
Talafero.
Let's try to get it
Talafero. Officer Talafero.
Oh boy.
I don't know what's going on. It's Fangasmo. He was in the movie Fangasmo with the silver ball.
Tommy Wong. Charlie Chan.
Officer Talafero.
Don't look for the silver ball in the porn version. It's not the same at all.
Chud was.
Remember the movie? Remember the movie Laser Blast?
Vaguely.
Again, I think I've seen the box for it 1,000 times in the video store, but I've never seen it.
Title.
Yeah, we talked about that in one of the minutes, right?
No.
Guy finds he finds like some alien blaster gun out in the desert, and he's like,
he's looking for porn.
Yeah. Oh man, all I found was a
laser.
laser.
I found some alien gun.
Right, I'm gonna watch that trailer later. That and Fangasmo.
I can shoot with this, but I can't shoot with this. You know what I mean?
No.
Officer
what I had in mind.
It was Officer Talaphangasmo.
How many syllables has Mike said on this episode?
Right.
His middle name was.
So many random syllables.
It was Officer Talaphangasmo.
Stop saying it.
And his maiden name was Prendergast.
Mike is suffering from malaprogasms.
Fangasmo. It's Talafero Fangasmo.
Toby Wong.
Starred in the movie. Toby Wong.
Charlie Chan.
Starred in the movie Laser Blast as Officer Talaphangasmo. And he had two lines in the movie, and one of them was some ass and cheese and crackers.
I'm sweating.
I can't speak anymore. Maybe some pretzels.
I'm so sorry.
Let's get some cheese and crackers.
some cheese and crackers. Some pretzels.
Oh my God.
Talaphangasmo. That's the name of the episode. Talaphangasmo.
It's a good thing this show is free.
Yeah, that's the name of the episode. Minute 90, whatever this is.
Yeah.
Talaphangasmo.
It's gonna be like, it's gonna have 7 or 8 names depending on what you said at which point.
Well, you opened up the can of worms with the Teddy Pendergrass.
I was trying to. It was an innocent little let's make fun of Tom for not being able to say Prendergast.
No, it's Pendergast or Pendergrass. Yeah.
No, God damn it! There's an R before the. It's PR.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pendergrass.
It's Pendergrass Haverschkamp.
Hang on, I'm getting there.
It's Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh my God!
It's Pendergrass.
We lost Teddy Pendergrass about 5 years ago.
Oh, did we? No, I literally sound out his name. How do you pronounce his name? I know you were just trying to do it.
Pendergrass.
Really? No wonder I messed it up. Because okay, here comes the one in this movie is. I'm waiting for it to roll.
That's
It's Prendergast. Roy M. Prendergast.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing I don't have anybody in my life with either of these names. Because I would just snuff it.
Tom wins the bet. He bet at the beginning we could do 20 minutes on this, and I bet against it.
Yeah.
You win, Tom.
Moves, Rocco. Help Dan find his checkbook.
It's Teddy Haverskamp.
Haverskamp.
Oh,
why did everybody thought it was Haverskamp, and nobody knows it from anyone who's ever seen the movie, even people who love it, they don't know it?
Yeah.
It's very weird. It's a Berenstain Bears situation, isn't it? Again.
Honest to Christ, right now sitting here, I don't know what it is. I know it's not Haverskamp
now, shut up
or
for
whatever,
a second.
but is it
Haverkamp.
Do one assured, say it once in an assured way of what you think it is and do your best.
Who, me?
No, Tom.
Oh,
Yeah.
me? Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna try to be funny. I'm gonna try to
do
actually
it
say
in a
what I
very
think it probably
decide
is.
and then do it in an assured way. Don't do the thing where you stop halfway through.
All right. Haverkamp.
He's right.
Yeah.
Is that
Again,
it?
he's got it. And this is what happened last time I
okay.
challenged you. When I put you under the gun, you got it right that time too.
Oh, you know what? It's just like math. I assume I can't do math, but if I don't think about it, I can do it just fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haverkamp.
You're like the scarecrow in Wizard of Oz when he goes, the square root of a hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the adjacent sides, and then he suddenly looks really surprised at himself and he points at his head. I
point at my head all day long.
Yeah,
hey, just so you know, Laser Blast, Mystery Science Theater did Laser Blast.
Oh my God!
Yeah, wait, that was kind of recent, right?
What?
Was it one of the new ones?
It might have been. I don't know.
I don't think so.
That's why it's ringing a bell. I think. I don't know.
No, Mystery Science Theater. That's where I'm probably thinking of because it rings a bell, but I couldn't tell what.
I remember seeing it on the Saturday afternoon thriller. They had the in Detroit. They had the Saturday afternoon triple feature.
Yeah.
And they did it with the Zeppelin song, that breakdown part of "Whole Lot of Love," where it's and it would show that was like the intro to that the triple feature.
Then
and Laser Blast was one of the movies. But that part they didn't play. It was just the.
Laser Blast, by the way, is in season 7. That's the Mike Nelson years.
Oh, okay.
Having switched to season 5. I am going to watch that tonight. If you go to MST3K Club, it gets a very high rating, that episode.
Maybe that's why I know the name. Maybe
among
I just know it from
among the very best. Like Mitchell does better, but that's it's right up there with I Accuse My Parents, which is perhaps my favorite episode of Mystery Science Theater.
Wasn't that show amazing when you first discovered it?
Oh, it's the greatest.
It was like, oh my gosh, maybe everything in life is going to be okay if this sort of thing is going on.
Someone thought of this and did it.
Yeah.
And they're just like me, I'd like to think. That's how I feel about that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys ever come out here, they do a monthly Mystery Science Theater thing at this theater. You got the couches and stuff. They do it at 10 o'clock, and everyone shows up.
Nice.
They do trivia at the beginning. No, don't do the music now.
Oh,
I was saying trivia, but I was just using it in a sentence.
It's like when you say computer on the Enterprise and it starts doing whatever you say.
Right. Damn it, Jim! I'm not a computer.
What happened?
Okay.
Okay, cut it out.
As you were saying.
But as I was saying,
that's good.
They do it, and they do that the trivia, and then they do all this stuff, and then they show an episode of Mystery Science Theater. Whatever. There's no reason you'd come out for that, but it's very fun. And they did it.
Did I even tell you guys that I saw the premiere here in Chicago of the new lineup and the new season and everything?
Oh, you
and
did?
They were there and everything.
Where did you go?
Yeah, it was very cool.
Where'd you go?
It was at the Music Box.
Oh God, I love the Music Box.
My friend Pete Mummert and his wife could not go to the one in California, so they gave us their tickets, and it was awesome.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah.
I love that show, man.
The Mummert's Parade.
The Mummert's Parade.
Yeah.
Right.
Mummert Chance.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have Mummert Chance when you were growing up? Do you see ads for Mummenschanz? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mummenschanz.
Oh, gee, I gotta post this. It's gonna give everyone nightmares. It was this living in the New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut tri-state area. You would see ads for, in Connecticut, we'd see ads for like stuff in New York, and Mummenschanz was like this, just nightmare, effed up like performance art kind of thing. And it was like shitty 70s video like of this commercial, and you see people like just doing these weird dances, and they got these weird masks, and all I remember is like one guy had like a clay face, and he'd be like yanking the clay and pulling it off his face and into different shapes and stuff. Oh. And anybody I know who remembers that just shares they kind of shake and sweat a little bit when you say Mummenschanz, because they were terrified of it as kids.
A nightmare.
Yeah. People paid money to go see it, and I can't imagine that they survived. Anyway, Mummenschanz.
Mummenschanz. I'm thinking of, right away I was thinking of Hammentaschen, which I like a little bit.
That's disgusting. Don't look that up on Google either.
Yeah, Hammentaschen.
Hammentaschen your salad.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else you got?
Mummenschanz.
Healthy White Baby, 5 years. What else you got?
Well, there's more credits and more credits going around.
I didn't see anybody I felt I needed to comment on.
No.
Yeah, sound re-recording. I'd like to point out Ray West, Robert Minkler, and Richard Tyler for doing an absolutely deplorably terrible job in this film.
They never worked again.
Good job, guys.
It stinks.
It stinks.
That's right, it stinks. That sucks.
He's the best. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm afraid to go to. Wait, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I didn't. I have nothing else to say.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Mike, do you have anything to say?
No.
Anything like to tell us?
No.
Get off your chest.
Right away,
No.
Share.
A Mystery Science Theater 3000 joke pops into my head. They always did it during the. A lot of times, sometimes they did it, I guess, during the credits, where they would say, "Winner and still photographer." They would say his name. I always think of that one. To this day, if I ever see that in credits, I always think of that joke. Sorry, go ahead,
That's
Mike.
funny.
Mike,
Yep.
you awake?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm awake. I'm just here. Yeah.
Oh my
What
God.
do you have to add?
I got nothing to add.
No, we interrupted you at the end of yesterday's episode. You seemed all geared
That's right,
up to
you
tell
did.
us something. No, you're not re-geared up yet.
Oh, you want to hear my favorite Matt and Dylan story? Then is that what you want to hear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really quickly.
All right. I was either 18 or 19 years old. Okay.
Yeah.
I was either 18 or 19 years old, and I just graduated from high school. Not to, I'm not in the mood to tell the story.
No, you're not in the mood at all.
I'm not going to do
It's
it.
like someone hit you with a tranquilizer dart.
Yeah.
In my day, I was 18
Back in
years
my
old.
day, I was 17 years old. We just started ground on the Panama Canal.
Well, it's one of those things. If it's, I only got one shot to do it, and if I don't give it my all, then it comes across as not as good, and then it's.
It's late at night, and you've had a long week.
Hey, listen.
Already
Hey,
on
listen.
Monday.
Hey, listen. Yeah, I've already.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Monday night, he's had a long week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm ready just to watch some ASMR and go to sleep.
What are you going to watch tonight, Mike? Do you need any suggestions?
Nice. I found this one where it's hotel check-in.
Oh, you like the role play stuff?
No, I don't like it. I just found it and find it amazingly, bizarrely interesting that people would. So it's just you're checking
Yeah, but
into a
you
hotel.
use it to go to sleep, right? You like to watch it. It's okay to admit you like it.
No, I don't. It doesn't
Pervert.
put me to sleep. I'm trying to find out. There's also these ones where people just tap their fingers on things.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Bizarre. It's very bizarre.
That works for me, but it has to be mixed with talking. I can't have just the tapping because it will annoy the shit out of me. But because I have one, I like the one where she talks about the Legend of Zelda, and the whole creation of it and the background of it and all the history of it.
But in a
and
very
as
quiet
she does,
voice.
she holds one of the cartridges and just kind of lightly taps it with her fingers on a super hot mic. It's
Oh my God.
amazing.
You guys are dead serious, aren't you?
I'm
Yeah, and
100%
that's called-
serious. I think Mike is just more interested in
You're
on an
interested by the
anthropological
concept
level.
of it. Well, also
There was
because
a,
it says the tingles. You get the tingles from it.
I get them big time.
No, there was a whole. I heard of This American Life about people who look up stuff like this. Like it was specific. I'm not going to do it because it'll make Mike go into a tizzy. But people like talking on a super hot mic about and like the clicks and like snaps of their mouths and everything.
And there's even
their
eating
teeth.
too, chewing. And
Yeah, and
there's
people
one-
just they seek it out and they love it.
But there is one that's like it's like ramen slurping and stuff, and people will listen to it because it helps them relax.
That's
which I don't understand
I would
at all.
never listen to that. That is just
Maybe
crazy.
nothing's going to be okay ever.
But that's under ASMR as well. No, but this one that I was watching, it's one, and it's like checking into a hotel. It's some, it's in like China. So the woman's like, oh, she's in a very quiet voice, and she keeps saying, "You must have had a long flight."
Is it
You know,
in
it's in
Chinese or English, Mike?
English,
Okay.
but she's
'Cause I have
Chinese,
to-
and it's.
I have to say though, I've always had this thing where it's very relaxing. This may sound like I don't know if it's offensive. I don't care. It's not because it's nothing to do
extremely
with.
offensive.
I like to hear Chinese people speak English because there's something about learning that language from knowing Chinese that makes it like softens every single consonant and stuff. And, like it creates this like soft. It's really pleasing for me to hear that.
Well,
Wow.
I'll post this one for you then.
Oh boy.
But no, it goes through the whole check-in process, even to the fact of, oh, let me tell you about our amenities and tell you where the pool is. And it's all this descriptive, well, here's a map, and this is where you go for this, and this is where you go for that. But it's in a very
And is
quiet
the purpose, is the reason the video was made for people to listen to it like
And then
this?
fall
Like for
asleep.
relaxation?
Yeah, and then fall asleep.
So it's staged, is what you're saying.
Wow.
yeah, it's
That's
completely
incredible.
staged.
I generally don't like the role playing ones. I just like straight talking to the camera or just discussing something. But I don't like the role playing ones are a little creepy to me and I can't get into it.
Yeah, it's extremely creepy.
Yeah.
Wow. That's super weird.
Yeah.
But I'm not rejecting it.
Well, you should, because it's
I'm
very
just-
bizarre.
It's well, you're my friend.
Yeah,
it's
maybe
a
I'll
very
post a
bizarre
couple of
thing.
my
I'm
favorites, although
accepting
it's
of
pretty
you and
embarrassing.
of all the freaks out there.
It's time to everybody.
All right,
Wow, that was good.
easy for you to say.
Yeah, it's like Officer Talaphangasmo.
Don't start that again.
Oh, no.
Phantasmo.
Or do.
Officer
Phantasm.
Phantasmo.
Fangasm was the
Fangasm.
that was the one you
Oliver
stole from the
Phantasm.
7-Eleven.
That's when Fangasm is when they released the new Star Wars trailer before they say they're going to.
Oh yeah, it's straight from the horse's mouth right there.
Yeah.
Or the horse's something.
Wearing 3 pairs of underwear just in case.
I just had a Phangasm.
All right, should we do trivia before Mike falls
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
asleep? Oh, I guess so.
All
I
right,
don't
we're
suppose
gonna
it's a
try
hole
to-
in one.
I'm not kidding. It's a hole in one.
No, you
So
are
if we get
joking.
this one.
I'm not joking. I picked out a hole in one.
All right.
I mean, I just grabbed it and it's a hole in
Oh,
one.
look.
All right, so if we get this one, it immediately ends. We'll see you
All right,
next
For the
time.
everybody.
love of
Last
God,
one
we're
was
gonna
so
we're gonna do this.
fucking hard. So was the one before that.
I don't
Cuts-
even know what it was.
And I
What was
wanted
was
to
the
cut
one
out
about-
like it.
The Al Chervik condominiums. They were advertising.
yeah.
Yeah, you had to know that they weren't advertising swimming, although they were advertising bingo and racquetball.
That is really weird.
But I
I guess
want
maybe
you-
it was
but
racquetball
listen.
like cool in 1980.
If we get it right, the Eradicator played racquetball, didn't he?
Yeah, of course he
Eradicator.
did.
But if we get it right, I want it to end like we were at ground zero of a nuclear attack.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't want
You
to.
know,
Yeah.
right in the middle of a sentence when
Yep.
when the light flashes and everything just goes quiet.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
too pedantic here, but as a Kids in the Hall fan, it was squash that they played.
That's right. It was
Oh
squash.
my God! Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
squash.
no wait. I gotta
The
waste a
squash
few minutes
rung.
and ask what the difference is between squash and racquetball.
I don't know. It might just be the Canadian
racket.
word for it.
No, but
Oh,
the
weird.
No.
racket, the racquetball racket is short and squattier.
And the ball's
the
different.
racket.
Yeah, the ball's different
Yeah.
too. Smaller.
Yeah, it's a bigger ball.
Or yeah.
For racquetball, it's bigger. For squash, it's
Yeah,
smaller.
you're
ball.
right.
Huh?
You're
And
right.
it almost looks like a badminton
Right.
racket where it's a longer with a smaller surface.
Right.
hitting surface.
Tuesday is no good for the Eradicator.
Would you like to unmask me?
It's your right.
It's your right.
Better go slow.
Oh, God, it's the best.
Okay, I'm going to serve you guys up this hole-in-one. If we get it right, the show is over. So let me just say first, everyone, thank you. In case we don't make it through this hole-in-one,
I know all this shit
or don't
already.
see you on the other side, we'll see you next time on the Caddyshack Minute. You know how that works. We've still got 2 or 3 minutes of this thing left.
It'll make you shit. Go.
It will make you shit. Okay, hole-in-one. Oh, okay. Where does Drew Scott first appear? I will give you the multiple choice option. Well, I don't know.
Wait a minute. No,
Pro Shop.
No, I won't.
Pro Shop.
Don't you have homes?
Oh shit! Is it in the clubhouse there?
That's not the Pro Shop. I am not looking at the back of the card, but that is not the Pro Shop.
But is he sitting at the Pro Shop with Lacey Underall?
Oh shit!
Yes, he is. It's Pro Shop.
No. That was like some random dude. She's sitting and facing some random guy who's not even anybody. We never see him again.
Oh, okay.
It's in the locker room. Don't you have homes?
It's in that Go Fish, right? In the locker room?
Yeah, don't you have homes?
The answer is the locker room.